Greetings from FIO and LS 2017 in Washington, D.C. I'm here with Dr. Jason Eichenholz, co-founder and CTO of Luminar Technologies, one of our plenary speakers here at the meeting. Dr. Eichenholz, please tell me a little bit more about what's under the hood of long-range LiDAR.
Hey, thanks for having me here. I really appreciate coming to FIO 2017. Well, under the hood is a state-of-the-art LiDAR system that we're using to enable the next generation of autonomous vehicles. Today's autonomous vehicles are quite nearsighted and are really struggling to be able to operate in the urban environments where we need cars to safely take us from point A to point B. Under the hood of our systems is a state-of-the-art 1550 LiDAR system that uses telecommunications grade laser components and state-of-the-art in-gas APD receivers in order to allow us to see the world in incredibly stunning 3D high-definition vision.
Can you please tell us a little bit more about the future of autonomous vehicles?
So the space for autonomous vehicles is growing rapidly. My parents are waiting for their autonomous vehicle to take them to the supermarket on a daily basis. The reality is there's a lot of work to be done over the next several years in order to get these cars to be able to operate safely. They need to be operate safer than a human driver. And by that means, it means a human driver who's paying attention, not somebody who's texting and driving while they're eating on their way to work. So in order for these cars to be safe, they need to be operating at millions and millions of times better than they do today. They need to operate 99.99999% reliable versus 99%. You don't want to hit 1 out of every 100 pedestrians. So that would be a bad thing. So the future is coming, the sensor technology is getting better, the computational requirements are very high, and what we're working on is developing higher quality, higher definition sensors that allow these cars to operate safer because we're giving them much better data about the world around them with three-dimensional and high fidelity.
We have a lot of students here at FIO and LS. Could you please offer them some career advice based on your experience?
Actually, that's one of my favorite things about coming to FIO is meeting with the students. I was a student chapter president many years ago, and I enjoy talking with the students about their careers. So a few things in advice. One of my favorite things and career advice I give people is to go out and earn social capital. You earn social capital. What I mean by social capital is you go out and you do things. You may be a student chapter president, you may be offering to help someone get their talk together. Social capital is the fact you go out and you help somebody else without any expectation on getting paid back. I started here at OSA, I was on MES, I was on the membership committee as a student. I was able to shape the direction and the membership structure in order to allow students to be more actively engaged. That was an honor for me at such an early stage of my career to be involved in that. And by doing that, I became part of a community. What happens is 10, 20 years later, people come out and they become part of your social network in ways you never expected. It's that graduate student who you helped take data at 3 in the morning when you're a student. It's the people who were with you on the OSA leadership. It's the people who went with you to conferences. The people you're meeting today become lifelong partners and lifelong enablers. And all the people that I did work for, all the people I did as part of my graduate work, I ended up working for some of those same companies. So you never know who that person is that you're helping is going to be someone who can open that next door in your career, become an advisor, you never know. So my number one advice is focus on building social capital. The rest, the money, the opportunities, work themselves out.
That's wonderful, Jason. Thank you. Thank you for joining us at FIO and LS 2017.
Thank you.